already off to a really nice start. Gen.G gonna try to collapse towards B.
DG all alone, just has to anchor, stay alive. jaheguwip waiting for the rest of the team's backup, and Gen.G, they're wise to this as well, as they want to make sure they're able to clear the site safely, but they just don't have time to be able to push in as the backup's already arrived and surrounded them. But guess what? If you can just click the heads, that's all that's going to matter. Gen.G holds their ground before they enter
Screen, so no info here for Gen.G.
Oh, and it's going to be a double stack right around the corner. They didn't quite check it, and it's going to be one kill each for Jeremy. Jeremy picking up a second as well. Spike dropped at the entrance. Sure, it's just Classic Center Sheriff, but it's way too dangerous for Gen.G. They want a long-range battle. Drone trying to just aggress onto that crosshair of Lakia. And NDG on the flank. Lakia just has too many targets. He wants to isolate 1v1, trying to pick up NDG. He's so concerned about his back. And Team Secret just will not budge time on their side. He picks it up and he cannot swing onto the second.
Especially with that toxic screen coming down.
Yeah, and
really starts to indicate it, yeah.
Covers the nest. It's going to be a pinch onto B. The timing is going to be crucial because they're not aware that there's a bit more weight here, but a good flash onto Jeremy. He can't answer back, but NDG not hit by that flash, and Jeremy can recover out of his own cloudburst for a double, and that's the entire push shut down. Spike stranded once again at the entrance of the site. Only 2 members left for Gen.G, and they just cannot approach the site on the B side.
Yeah, I mean, the contact there, the Texture tried to take, kind of backfired on him, as there was NDG lurking in the back of the site. Ready to crunch. He's been great back there. Day 1 was a little rough since then. He's been good, but that's a very, very nice shot from Karon.
That's the aimer Karon. That's what he's proud. But it's going to be, of course, another trade back. Or the backups here. Yeah, the flash from long range as well. Envy, they're going to have sight. Jesse thinks it's the main force coming out from Metal Door, but it's actually going to be all from main, just swarming onto Borkum. Pyramid's taken down, and Munchkin just drawing the attention of jaheguwip so that he could not provide backup.
Yeah, this is really, really rough now as they get that neural theft online. See Meteor trying to fish for some Cosmic Divide invested here for Gen.G. Try to really make this unassailable. Texture going to be watching mid, but you can see Jesse's already kind of stuck in between the defenses. A trade.
Yeah, back and forth on that long range, but that is going to be another member down for Team Secret. They only have 2. NDG has to pick off the 1v1s, and Munchkin just hiding right around the Cosmic Divide. Now, jaheguwip, sure, he's not spotted, but it's going to be very low on time, and you still have 2 members in mid. He's going to have to get instant 3 taps. And they're just not showing themselves. They know time is on their side. Munchkin even winning it with the Sheriff. And jaheguwip, he cannot come to provide that so valuable recon support on that Silva. Now entering in from tunnels, and Texture is just going to be spammed through the boxes and the wall there. Not going to be able to survive in amidst the toxic screen. Recon pings him. Meteor staying alive. He's trying to isolate the 1v1s. He can't land the shot onto Envy. And now just looking for that post plant, but the 0 point, and it's going to be the null command as well. That's just keeping them tied up. They cannot use their skills, and Envy's just pushing out, knowing that they can't do anything to stop this defuse. The half has been done. They're still able to try to continue it, and still so much time left on the clock.
Yeah, this is just a brilliant read throughout the entire round here. 4 teams just yet. Nobody doing anything unorthodox on the side of Team Secret. jaheguwip now be leaning in, expecting this A hit.
Oh, but Envy's position is so good. He does get flashed, though, right off on the pop flash. The Hunter's Fury was awaiting. Can it delay? Oh, it's actually just going to get a kill. Even gets the second tag as well. Sure, the spike will be planted and the pit will go up, but this is a risky endeavor for Gen.G, but they desperately need it. No way out of this pit. Now the neural theft. They know that both are sitting in the site. There's no exit. They've got him surrounded. Second ping as well. Shock dart, a lot of damage onto Munchkin. Both of them now so low. It's an even fight in the pit, and Jeremy's going to take the pit down. Lakia, he's wrapped all the way around, but they should have a decent idea. The last time he was pinged was in that pit. Can he line it up? He cannot get the second and third. But now, it's still a 1v1, trying to go for that pop flash. He rotates over, he can't find the kill in time, and NDG will just get the defuse as jaheguwip finishes up. Now we'll see what the preparation is. It seemed earlier Team Secret was well aware of this potential pinch. The Seekers come out instantly out of the cloud burst, and it's going to be a flood onto the site. 3 members jumping all the different angles, and each of them picking up a kill. Now Texture eventually gets straight in, and Envy's just so quick, but Munchkin coming up from the rear on A main, picks up a double.
Nice execute there, but Envy able to hide in a spot where nobody's really able to identify him until it's almost too late. 1v2 now.
Oh, that is a wide jump swing, but he'll get the information that he so wants, and Munchkin still safely stationed. Just keeping him at bay with the Trailblazer as well, and Munchkin just standing way out in the open. Hard to expect that one, as NDG gets taken down. Fire still holding halls as well. Fragment to buy time. They cannot rush through just yet. The door opens up. Can he get the kill? He takes out Meteor, and that makes the defense just oh so easier. Snakebite cuts off the backup. Texture down the site alone. Gen.G creeping through, but Texture gets taken down. Now it's just 1v1s, one at a time. It's going to be jaheguwip taking all three, and Secret leads 7-3.
Yeah, a bit, but I doubt Borkum is really interested in doing anything about that.
It's a full send fake.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, just doing whatever they can without their flashes, but you didn't clear the Cypher utility. No reason for Team Secret to move away from it. As I see that, Borkum just kind of charging through as if they actually fully bit the bait. That's going to be the A site emptied out.
I know.
That's a great fake. I mean, what an interesting usage of that Cosmic Divide. Of course, now you get the information off the neural theft as well from Meteor, so this push from Jesse should be accounted for and dealt with.
And now it's going to be Munchkin on the lurk as well, and I don't think Team Secret really have the leisure to account for that one. Takes out Jeremy, and that about shuts off the round. Like you said, the fake really sending it part of that big one. Perhaps Munchkin also jumping through those cyber cages, making so much noise as if it's more than one member after he tosses out that poison cloud, trying to sell the idea that they've been bottlenecked, and Team Secret starts to just bite. And now, just two members. They put up the cyber cage trying to stick to the half. They want to get one kill though, and it's not going to happen. And Gen.G, when things are all said and done, 4-8, not as bad as we would have imagined when the map first started. Around on the minimap all the way through elbow, but NDG not quite in a position you could expect. He should hear all these footsteps. He hears more than one, so he's just going to hold. He doesn't want to get picked off. He knows that he can give the information to his teammates. The tripwire tripped. He's going in. He sees way too many members, and he's going to get he's going to get one. Will survive, as we do see Borkum trying to come up as a distraction, but the biggest thing is now they have to worry about that flank. Jeremy pushing his way out, and that will free up Team Secret to now keep all eyes on A main. The forces arriving too low for Munchkin. Envy gets one, does find the defuser, he has to stop, and that's just the timing. The ping pong back and forth for jaheguwip. As well, they know that they have this advantage, but no one aware of mid doors. Now there isn't a backup. Okay, we do see Munchkin trying to keep his eye on it, but there's just too much time. The timing in favor of NDG. He picks off one, and Lockett goes down instantly as well. The entire site, I mean, they just all get hit at the same time. The comms perfect for Secret, as NDG, the newcomer, helps open up this round.
There just is no mid pressure, no mid control, no mid information at all for Gen.G this round. Not a single ounce of energy was expended to check that part of the map, and it pays dividends for Team Secret, who find, once again, another weakness in their defense.
Oh, he's even going to pick off Texture, and that is not going to feel good for the star player of Gen.G. We've been talking about how he's had the tournament of his life, and Meteor now trying to scrape together whatever he can. The only remaining member of Gen.G from 2023, but time is not on his side, and neither are the craftiness of Team Secret as they win the 2v1. 11-4 lead, 7-point difference.
Concerning for Gen.G, and just great play from Team Secret. Just absolutely phenomenal stuff from Team Secret. Do not take anything away from them.
This speed, it's a little fast, but Karon, that one singular gravity well right before the Ultimate hits him, it's actually buying just enough time for backup to arrive. Of course, the weakness being applied to Envy helps pick up that initial kill. Meteor now we'll just wait until that KO eventually goes down. But jaheguwip,
Jeez, Jesse.
I mean, he is trying to clean up house. They're switching positions as well. The pop flash is good. Lucky will pick that up, and they will eventually pinch on.
Some cheeky hero plays really pan out. Now Meteor just in a world of trouble. Yes, he has some help. Well, he had some help.
Oh, well, that goes down to the Launcher Sphere. Meteor just trying to stay alive in the cyber cages, but they wait until he has to push out. And now Texture on the flank, but it's going to be a flank for flank as well, as we do see Borkum wrapping all the way into defender spawn. Now Spike is down, time somewhat favoring Gen.G, but they have so few members, and the peek out from NDG doesn't get the kill. Karon has to wait until the screen goes down. He goes for a quick peek, and it's going to be the timing on NDG on the reload. They've now entered the site. But just Texture all alone, and all three members spread out across a 13-5 one-sided victory for Team Secret as they go up 1-0.
And reaggress on this angle. Looking to see if anybody's going to try to push in. And
not goes in early. Out. Yeah, Jeremy coming in. It's going to be a double team as well. I mean, Munchkin not quite finding out that it was two members, and it's just kills on all sides, and we see a flawless on the pistol round.
Texture on site. Munchkin in here as well.
Oh, but Jeremy's just so fast on that swing, and now the backup being called over, but Munchkin, he knows he just needs to stay alive. They have to regroup. Texture on an island in tree. They don't have quite the hard sell information yet, but they do still have their suspicions on the side of Team Secret. Very wary of that tree position. looking for a pinch, and it's going to be the showstopper to make sure that he doesn't get traded out. And Texture taken down, the site taken over by the Filipino squad. Low health not an issue as you get the site. Munchkin trying to come back around, and it's going to be Envy, who was a little too focused on Heaven, trusting his teammates to push out a tree. That does give an opening for Gen G. Already a tough round, but Munchkin trying to make the best of what he has left. 2v2, Jesse Vash still remaining. Can't win the fight yet, but time in the favor of Team Secret as Munchkin just can't get the reload in time, and another bonus round win. Secret noticing that it's a change, and that gives him the confidence to break in. The Seeker's not going to find Meteor in time, and Jeremy stranded on the entry. Still too much utility left to be able to swarm the site. From the shadows onto the A site. This is a risk, but he's going to just stick it all the way through, and Jesse Vash will catch the rotate on Meteor.
Spike planted.
He had him read. He knew that Meteor likes to try to push out immediately. Of course, with Borkum's TP as well, a new wrinkle in Team Secret's attack plans. Texture, though, good for one, not good for the other.
Yeah, that's going to be Envy holding time until Jesse Vash can get through. If Borkum can just stay alive, maybe even win this 1v1 against Lakia. No, Lakia with a nice swing and a crouch will clear out the site. They have information about Rubble. They know that Jesse Vash was still on C site. Will they start the defuse? They're going to look for the stick. It's going to be the Paranoia on one side. Karon still trying to defend the diffuser. They're just going to barely be able to stick it and finally get a precious round win as Envy just gets a nice extra ult point to his name. On the site, the Nightfall will buy time, but Jeremy has not been hit. He takes that full health to try to break it open for his teammates on Team Secret. The smoke comes up, but they spotted him right under it, and Borkum will get the spray. And Jeremy hiding in the smoke already. Munchkin just barely surviving. But too many members of Team Secret already on the site, and it's going to have to be a save for Meteor.
3-man stack, so they're aware that that could be a possibility bouncing in, and a little ambitious there from Jeremy.
Yeah, I mean, perhaps just trying to get the scout on to how many members are stacked up here, and he gets the information, but Meteor still gets 2. Now, is he aware of Borkum having crept in? Now he's very well aware. The Prowler providing the backup. That will be weapons recovered as well. And now, I mean, this is the dream scenario for Gen G. You mentioned perhaps using the showstopper to recover a weapon, but they're just going to get it for free with Meteor getting the double on the entry.
Yeah, I'd say this is probably the first round of the entire match that's left me scratching my head a little bit with Team Secret. That one a little bit ambitious. Not much help for Jeremy. Envy, though, good against Karon.
That should lead to the spike plan as well on one side or the other. Oh, having a little too much faith that B site was open, though, as Envy still trying to check onto the A side, and that's just walking right through the decay. The Frenzy finishes the job for Munchkin. And Envy now just looking to get maybe the Viper's Pit up and ready for the next round as time not on his side. He won't even be able to finish that as Lakia. Things that plagued Gen G's opponents yesterday is that even if you knew the setup, you couldn't break it. This time it's going to be the guiding light that absolutely denies the turret that frees up Jeremy to fly high with the showstopper. And that is going to be the site broken open and actually cleaned up as well. Jeremy and Borkum continuing to fire on all cylinders. And it's just Texture left.
NGG should have him dead to rights here, to be honest.
Mean, it's so quick, right? It's so hard to predict that NGG would have just been chilling the entire time in the middle of the map. Oh no, is he gonna go for it? It's gonna be the Filipino special from NDG. Now one more Nano Swarm waiting, as they do know they like to bait this out, and Meteor just going to be holding that off angle. Will snipe him out of the sky, so Gen G a good bit of an adaptation after the last one, and Borkum gets a little dicey on that shadow step forward, and Meteor answers back, here to support the team that he's been fighting for the past 2 years, but it's a collab for Jesse Vash. Round still in favor of Gen G, but mental damage absolutely delivered.
Well, they're going aggressive.
Well, I mean, if they have that confidence off of that trash talk, they gotta deliver on it. It's going to be a triple kill for Karon on Texture. Still holding on, Lakia here for backup. Is Secret aware that there's more forces? They absolutely are. A 2-for-2 trade in favor of Secret as they now equalize. 2-2 ults on both sides as well. Both sides, Viper and Killjoy. But the early rotate from Munchkin. The lockdown, he wants to find a timing here, wants to isolate the 1v1s. He's gonna find it, but Envy lines up the headshot.
And again, an attempted hero play from Munchkin gets shut down.
Spike planted.
Trying to see if he can cut off both these players. Meteor.
Timing, he gets one. He's so quick with it. Still got it with the scope, but 20 seconds left. Jesse Vash is here to try to sell the fate. The Nightfall, but it's going to tag 2 members, and Gen G should have a strong idea. The run and gun with the stinger, and Lakia does it when Gen G needs it most. shuts down the round. No time for a spike plant. No way to get the ace for Borkum. And it will be a 4th round win. And eventually it's just the forced rotate on to B, but there's still an alarm bot, a nanoswarm, and the toxic screen as well. JessieVash is so prepared for this as they just walk right into the deadliest trap in the pistol round. Spike down past the toxic screen. Paint shows to push him out alongside Snakebite. They'll get that kill, but they have no idea how many more members there might be. That's good news for Gen G as it's just one member on the site. Now a 3v3. Not aware of Baby Door. It's a quick swing from Texture. Equals it out. NDG tries to find a timing. That's a risky move against the likes of Texture and Munchkin. And the entire crowd here at the S Factory trying to cheer on the...
Still the Haunt, another utility available. JessieVash getting spammed through the wall.
Yeah, you gotta imagine Meteor's also been on the receiving end of that wall quite a few times, so the experience coming through, and Texture will just blast back through. Timing not in favor of Borkum, hands out for the Paranoia and the Shadow Step, and a nice headline search for Texture as he clears out Heaven as well. Keeps the defenders at bay. I mean, Meteor bought the time, and Texture has arrived. Gen G trying to tie things up in what seemed like it would be an impossible map here on Lotus.
No doubt, they're looking so clean. Turret, check positioning. Meteor gonna try to get aggressive on the back of it. Knows the Marshal's there, and he's got the double 3 in the round for Meteor and sprung. So
yeah.
the trap is still going to be a little bit
holding on to the nanoswarm, but that's not going to pay off, and it's just a walk right through as Texture with a wide swing onto NBG, opens up the site. Lucky and Karen following suit. A site broken open, and JessieVash just will not find the timing. It does seem like Meteor got a little bit of audio cue there, and a little bit of a duel against JessieVash. Oh, the timing not in favor, but still, the numbers absolutely advantageous for Gen G. And this has been the switch up, right? Gen G in the last couple rounds, it's just been quietly walking up until they're ready to spring the execute. And this time, as they see no reaction to the alarm bot, they say, let's just push our luck a bit further. I mean, it looks like Team Secret really wants to wait until the last minute, and they're into the site.
No doubt. Some nice shots from Jeremy, but the money is no problem, no concern at all. Jessie gone.
Okay. No chance for Munchkin. The plant with 1 second left. Meteor holding the angle. They have to hold on 2 members for now. Backup has already arrived. Locky is still on the lurk. He's gonna run into Envy. That's a death on the side of Gen G. Texture now holding from main. Meteor trusts his teammates, gets the swing. Contact there, now contact ready for Heaven. And Envy's going to start pushing through his zone as NDG. Texture all alone. A little late to the party with the operator, and despite the heroics of Lakia in the way of their ideas, it's going to be a haunted shot. Jeremy finds a nice timing shot. The showstopper still goes through, but the Paranoia holds him at bay. Borkum hiding in his own smoke. The site has been cleared up, but it's going to be Texture answering back against the earlier op shot from Jeremy. A nice clear onto Evan, and he's now taking control of the enemy's smoke. A deep smoke out from Karen as well will keep them at bay a little bit further. Jeremy just trying to pressure if anyone's here. Texture wants to go, and he sees the barrel, but he can't find the kill. Yes, he does right at the edge. The operator down, the raise down for the speed retake, but they will start flowing through. Lockdown. Meteor can stay out of range in tree, just opening the door. Will he actually exit? Yes, he will. They want to hold from outside, just in firing range onto the spike.
Toxin screen down.
Now they're locked in over, and it's going to be a quick peek out, but the judge is not what they expected. A 1v1 McKira so low, the judge, no, it's the Vandal switch up at long range, but he does not have time. JessieVash will try to stick it, but it's going to be too late as Gen G reaches map point on Lotus.
Screen and the Haunt going to be available. That might be the go time. Still the boombot there for Jeremy to maybe cause a little disruption. Because he's going to push the smoke.
Oh, and it's just not going to pay off as Texture just finds him right away, and now it's going to be the C's. They know that it's caught on to somebody. The Prowler there, they hear the Bucky, and that's timing for Meteor to swing around and get an easy double kill lined up. B site is now open. NDG and Borkum left alone. NDG will swing through with some heroics, but Charon rookie for rookie, and it's going to be the last kill for Texture as S Factory blows up, and Gen G bringing us to a map 3.
What an unbelievable attacker's side here for Gen G. can remember exactly how those lineups need to work to get around those walls.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the biggest question is how do you combat the wall? And, of course, a bit of an aggressive push. Now, a lot of teams favoring taking over that snowman now when the site changes on B. It's going to be entire control, but they realize the site's been empty, so a little wary of this retake, and it's going to be the delayed Dizzy coming out, and it's going to get the flashes onto everyone. Munchkin set up for a nice double kill. Envy just trying to stay alive, but Meteor has wrapped around, and it is a very quick retake for Gen G.
Really would like to. Drone's gonna come out.
Here comes the hit. Out, and
Love
that wall can't come up. Sure, the slower comes out, but they don't have full control. Munchkin gets another kill to his name as well, as the Sova now goes down. No great way to get information as Team Secret. They haven't gotten control of the safe site, but they don't really have an exit either. They're gonna have to force their way in. Karon not landing the shots, but does back them out just enough. Going to have to reposition, tries to get out with his life. Munchkin is there to go for the trade. Spike still not in position. The wall finally comes up. A flash drive to delay them. Snakebite at the ready. Munchkin, another kill. 2 triples back to back with the Guardian. He's still hungry for more as the Outlaw cleans up one. 1v1, and now Texture has dashed forward. Now got the Guardian. Mind games at the ready between NDG and Texture, and NDG knows he still has 30 more seconds. Just wants to wait for Texture to make a mistake. The one who approaches may be the one who bites the dust, but NDG with a nice swing out from the far side. And that's the drone, and that should spot you. Just wanted to find a timing, but the fragment actually does a little bit of damage. How does he still get 2 kills as he's just getting burned by his own teammate? Maybe just making sure that Lakia feels the pressure that he ain't got no exit, because he's got to fight for his life. Takes down 2. And Munchkin still hidden behind yellow. Meteor's gonna get the first kill. They're just not quite aware, but it is a wide swing from Borkum. Picks up the kill after a bit of a spray. Alarm bot deleted, and the site somewhat in control. The wall going to do a lot, but the real question is Vandal picked up on the flank by Texture. He's wrapping around. Spike not planted, and another kill for Meteor through the ground, and Texture will get a free kill to his name as they bounce back. The potential lurk in mid. And this is the site already flooded by Gen G. Not sure if Team Secret will have any guesses to this. They start to see the wingman. They're a little wary, but Karon with a quick trade, and they haven't spotted Texture yet either. All angles still held by Gen G, and now the Thrash to push them out. He does get the detain onto both, and it's just going to be a quick chase down as they're trying to find the last member, and Lakia will chase him down. Gen G with a great rotate, great read on mid is going to get the 5-2 lead.
Every twist and turn.
Spots one, wanted to get a bit more information. A little risky, but the Huntress Fury is going to come out to clear him. He still stays alive above the slow orb.
Oh,
Envy finally answers back, but it took a little bit too much time. It's a no command and the lockdown now for Gen G. They want to make this a speedy retake. They know one's up on Heaven as he slides all the way out, but Meteor just chases through. No one gets out of my lockdown for free, he says. And that's the defuse being stuck. NDG, you just have to swing out, you just have to get the kills. You have to go for the spray down, but they're ready for it. Half already done. All 3 members aiming down their barrels. It's another round for Gen G.
It's a B site now. Gen G somewhat prepared for this. Toxic screen.
Oh no.
Cover up.
The pop out from Texture. He's ready for it, and it's the Sage of all things. Res down, wall down. The spike is no longer safe. He has to stick it, but the snakebite's coming out. It should land. No, Karon finishes it with the Vandal. They know time is in their favor. The pit goes up onto the plant. Team Secret, what are your answers? You have to wrap around. They're going to the deeper end. Onto Snowman, trying to just protect the spike, and it will finish. It's going to be NDG with the operator that barely saves a round for Secret. Being watched from 2 by Meteor. He's going to slow push out. They want to regain control, and that's a slow walk out from Jeremy. The res was there, trying to beat it up, but Lakia's here for backup as well.
Oh, look at Texture. He's getting real aggressive off the back of that kill. They wanted to try to see if there was any punish they could find, but Meteor actually gets caught out. It's lurking out of tube. So that's going to open the door here a bit.
He needs to get the first kill. If he doesn't, well, it's not going to matter because that potential is now gone. And NDG will open up the site. It's going to be a retake for Gen G as they now swap over to the Vandal. Thrash at the ready, but that's all they have to combat the potential pit of Borkum and all remaining 5 members of Team Secret.
Oh, Munchkin. Nasty, nasty opener. Yeah. Lakia traded right out.
But count that down to 4. Now the null command. No Thrash is going to hurt, but it's just going to be dwindling down to 3 now. If Texture can find the first kill onto Envy, it will not happen. Munchkin all alone. Fragment lineup to try to clear out behind yellow. Trying to just funnel them in. It's going to land a little bit too far. And that might just be the dying heartbeats of this round for Gen G, as Team Secret will get the 4th round and just catch up to 4 to 8 in the first half.
Okay. Meteor here. Potential lurk battle with him and Jeremy on the other end of this.
You gotta watch out. Oh, they are gonna push all the way through, and it's going to be the Nanoswarm that goes off, so not the entire team quite there, but Karon picks up the first kill, and he's going to find sight. Borkum eventually cleans it up with the headshot. A nice angle from Texture, but he can't find the kill. Spike still not planted. They have to take it back out of the site, and they're gonna have to run all the way through as Meteor has cleared out the A site, but 2 members lost. Now a 2v4. Meteor has to hold true with only 22 HP. He has to do the impossible and dwindle down the numbers of Team Secret, as Munchkin has to run in and stick the plant. No cover for Munchkin. He's just gonna put it as far as possible. Meteor wants the first kill to run out from Borkum. He's ready for the trade, but Munchkin 1-for-1 trade, and that's the wall up. Meteor, you just can't get back into the site. By the time you finish carving out the ice, the spike will be defused. And it's going to be Team Secret picking up the pistol. Entire thing, he wants to close the angle. He doesn't want to swing out too early, but it might be a little too late. He does hear the tailwind, though. It's the perfect time. As the safe fight goes down, it's going to have the debuff. Eventually gets the kill onto Karon. That slows him down enough. Only 20 seconds left on the clock. No easy way to force this. You got to send the wingman in. The Nanoswarm's now done. The Dizzy to make sure that the spike goes all the way through, and it's a nice flash as Gen G gets 2 kills on the board. 3 versus 2. You do have the res, but do you have the opportunity to use it? No. It will get taken out. They now have information on the last member, Jeremy with a bulldog. Pushing through, Mosh at the ready. Could just be an easy double swing, and it is. As soon as they get audio, it's going to be Munchkin picking up a headshot. They do have a res, but they have an operator, so they want a long-range pick initially to try to get through. It's going to be the null command to make sure no extra skills can be used, but they've already pushed through. They've already surrounded Yellow. And Lockett, you have to hold true, but he gets taken out by the flash. And Karon, he can't stabilize as he finds 2 targets on his screen. The 2 members, Munchkin and Meteor, can they fire through? It's just the IGL left, and he doesn't have enough firepower left in the bank.
Similar to that same attack we saw a couple rounds ago where they're able to get the wingman plant down.
Yeah, just a quick one, but the Hunter's sure going to be sent down because he knows that they're all corralled into green, and it's just going to be an easy kill onto Munchkin. That's an important member. You know, that's 1 less molly, 2 flashes down, the info down as well.
And it's that 0 point that gives it away. They know what the attack is going to look like. They know where they're setting up. Jesse Vash just says, okay, guys, I got this. Stand back.
I mean, sure, now the lockdown can go through, and it's going to buy them enough time, but Team Secret, maybe they have some choices to push through. They're trying to make sure that Yellow is empty. Texture just trying to get out alive. He cannot. And while the lockdown does buy time, Team Secret, all 5 members left still. The pit available, so is the res, so they can get aggressive. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Thrash trying to keep them at bay is going to detain 2 members, but it's still plenty to go for the defuse. The wall trying to force the half out. The detain just hasn't finished just yet, but NDG with the trade. The res comes back up. It's still 4 members. The opposite is true. Karon needs to get the kills. They haven't got the F yet. And Karon with the firing range. Is it enough? Tondo Gaming comes in, but it will be enough time for Gen G to climb back up to 10.
What a play from Karon. And then it's not comfortable. There's just too many players of Team Secret here to really accomplish what you want to.
Okay, the 0 point to push them back.
Oh, look at Jesse.
Yeah, still haven't heard the judge just yet, though, and the wingman will not get the plant down. And now they just have to push through. They don't have an option. The spike once again stranded, and the judge is watching it, ready to lay down the reckoning here.
30 seconds
and it's just going to be Gen G corralled around Yellow. Meteor trying to make something happen with a very exposed location, and Jeremy will get the call, picks up the kill. And only 15 seconds left. The round surely in favor of Secret, but the real question is, Gen G, can they stay alive? Cred's not looking good on either side.
Yeah, so Gen G calling for the save, I think. Just trying to see if they can hold on to the rest of this round, and neither team really wants to drop a gun if they can help it. Jesse, though, might go for it. He's going to grab a Vandal of his own. He's starting to push this angle. Munchkin.
I just wanted to pre-fire it a little bit.
With this Blade Storm, going to swing out to the other side of Yellow. Borkum, once again, trying to play anti-plant defense.
Oh, the push in. The Nanoswarm's there once again. Just barely getting under the bridge. Just trying to bait out any util towards Snowman, but he's just going to hold right under wants to cover these angles for his teammates, be the first point of contact, but he has too many angles to check. I mean, 180 degrees, that's so rough for him, but it's going to be Karon still standing right on the site, denies the lockdown. Envy there to stop the push out. And now, once again, Munchkin and Meteor left all alone. The op just scratches them all the way down, and Meteor just cannot swing around fast enough. Borkum will get the last kill, and Team Secret regains control. Bone is going to spot everybody. I mean, this is just a hard tell that it's an A push, and the site has been flooded already. Dizzy goes down, nobody flashed out. It's just a trade from Jeremy, but eventually Karon will push through. Bringing up the firepower for Gen G. The spike will get planted as Karon gets the third. Gen G trying to stay alive. Now a deep lurk from NDG. How many can he get? Rookie for rookie. Can he find the kills? Barely spots one. Is gonna find the first kill onto Karon, but he's not quite aware, but a nice swing onto Meteor. Munchkin has the timing on NDG. 1v1. Munchkin versus Borkum, and Munchkin can get this. He doesn't land onto the pipes, but he would get the null command. He realizes that he's not on it. He knows the last angle he was on. Waiting for the jump peek. Should peek out right at the half, and he does find him. The half not quite done yet. He spots the spike as well. Goes for the spray down. Knows that he should be out of time, and Munchkin will secure the kill. Bring up the no command. Keep them at bay. Trying to stick around to the very last minute on that lockdown. Jesse Bash gets one kill, and Envy just pushes forward as the lockdown goes through, and that's going to give an opening for Texture to push all the way in. No command activated later to delay the retake. Spike not planted yet, but they will have a lot of time trying to regroup. They don't have any information about the remaining two members. 0 point clears out the site. Munchkin feeling safe for the plant. 3 versus 2. No util left on the side of Team Secret. And the flash will keep them by. NDG spots one. Should bring out the call for Borkum. Is Borkum ready for it? No, Munchkin still gets the headshot. And NDG has to power through 3. 1 down, 2 more to go. Can he have the time to do it? The young rookie that was playing online eventually gets taken down, and ladies and gentlemen, it is overtime in our first best of 3 of the day. The majority of this match, it's a deep 0 point, lots of spam, trying to set up Texture, very aggressive, but he does have his back covered. Oh, and he's not gonna find the shot. He thinks they might have swung in too deep, and Jeremy with a late timing. I mean, they saw the push out earlier, and now Jeremy remembers that timing.
It's just such a tough angle there. I mean, Texture so confident, I get it, but man, oh man, it's so hard to find where that player's head is going to pop out. There's a lot of options.
Lakia.
Ooh, Lakia!
And that's a deep flash from his teammate Munchkin, but he's only going to find 1 kill. He definitely needed more. The spray not going to find the kill onto Envy. It's a quick flood onto the A side, and a nice double swing from NDG and Borkum will clear out the site. And the first round of OT going very much in Secret's way. Karon's still alive, but 4 members to battle through.
Should be nigh impossible.
Yeah, he can't get the first kill either. Now they know his location. That's the one advantage he would have had. Just trying to creep in. He'll do what he can. Obviously, momentum a very big part of it when it comes to overtime as well. So whatever you can do to bring up that confidence. We know how snappy his aim can get. He's ready for the trades, but it's just another double swing with NDG and Envy. And so playing up in Evan. Borkum has to back out. Karon is still already deep. Secret's just not ready for it. And Texture watching for the lurk. Doesn't find the pick, but gives the information to Karon, who is still holding true on site. Borkum eventually takes down his nemesis, the opponent Viper. 1v2. Borkum is in time. He gets a third. 10 seconds on the clock. Left. Texture, he has to stick the play. No, he's going for the kill, and he will get it with the shorty shutting down. Mid with the turret as well. Operator on the B side. Mosh to buy time. The mollies are all coming through. They just can't get in safely. They will get delayed. Munchkin stays alive in the back of sight. Does he find an angle? He finds one through the screen. Can he find another? No. Jeremy will get that trade, but it's a double stack in the back of sight. Karon and Meteor just holding through his Lakia. Will even things out. Now a 1v2 once again for NDG, and it's going to be Karon, rookie for rookie, as he fires back. Gen G leads 1 round. Do they expect this? I mean, surely they have to. They've left it open for so long. Meteor looks like he wants to check it, but the angle is so advantageous for Jeremy. Meteor just does not think he's already going to be on conveyor. Jeremy now on an island, just wants to buy time. Envy does get picked off across his own wall. If Jeremy dies here, that is going to be bad news for Secret, as the site feels so weak.
Oh, Borkum.
All members spread apart for Secret. I mean, they have to win their duels no matter where it happens. Borkum's going to try to tighten the choke point against Gen G. Still 55 seconds. Gen G, do they keep in mind How much time has passed since they have cleared mid for him? He gets one, and that's going to be the end of it. Munchkin saves him. Lucky has been holding control of green, and Gen G, they feel that they are close as they lead the charge onto the site and potentially as they try to lead in the play-ins today.
Tough situation now on site here for NEG.
It's so good! The pings are perfect. He just sprays it down. 25 seconds left. Now, just trying to bait out his position. Lakia's ready for it, and NEG gets the trade onto Munchkin. Lakia, it's mind game for mind game as he only has 9 HP. He has to bait him out, and he will get the wraparound. NEG does not suspect it. Gen G will lead with a series win, hard fought. It was never easy for this team here at KickOff, but once again, it is another victory.